Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Resident Evil here on the heavybass channel. Last time, we got the diamond key and actually picked up two plugs at the same time. The rook plug and the king plug. With the bishop plug in hand, there's only one plug basically left. The pawn plug. To do that though, it's going to be somewhere in the basement. Because we have the hard key, and in this episode of Resident Evil, we are going to use it at the one place beyond the reception room, and then we're going into the basement. Basement for Leon is a lot more clever than basically Jill's version. Leon's is better in this version than it is in Claire's version. Claire already picked up the two extra slots, so that basically sucks. However, considering that Leon gets about 8 slots in the game, and in the original Chris got like 6, yeah, you can imagine how sucky that is. And believe me, it's not that good when Chris has 6 and Leon has 2 extra slots. So technically we have a step up already. But if you remember, ladies and gentlemen, the zombies broke through this area coming up. So there are a couple of zombies. I just realized they probably ain't going to be here as well, because they all buggered off somewhere. I don't know where they gone, but they all aren't here. Essentially, they just broke out and they're probably not going to be seen again. So now we head down into the basement itself. Now, the basement. In the A path, Claire had to deal with the Cerebuses down here. This is quite different. There's nothing down here for Leon. Literally, there is nothing here for Leon. In the B path, there's a few extra bonuses that you do get, and that is you get to visit a previous character's cutoff point. So in here, as usual, you got the Police B1 map, which was true, and you got to solve this puzzle too. So you want to do is solve this puzzle. So you press 1 up, 2 up, 1 down, 1 up, and then down again. This is the easiest puzzle to solve, which now we have the power supply. We haven't got the card though, and it's going to take us a good long while before we even get to a card. So temporarily take a break, because we're not going to be getting that card anytime soon. And of course there's nothing here. Now, I'm going to take a bit of a deviation a bit. We're going to head towards you can visit Claire. You get to go visit a certain points perspective. As I meant before, you can pick up the red herbs here. There's Cerebuses out there. Of course, there are Cerebuses out here. And again, we can combine a red and a green together, just in case, because I don't trust this area. You still get faced off against these. You can still go down the hole. You'll be heading off towards where Claire re-met Sherry at this point. Is there anything for you here, you may ask? No, you can just go ahead and straight up visit, really. This is just a simple, straight point. This is where Claire A met up, but you can also go in here, and you'll get to see Claire A's save room, which is kind of cool. There's nothing here for you, unfortunately. We're just going to put some items in. But for now, anyway. But at least we got at least a healing item and all that shit heading off towards there. So that's solved, and we got like that, which is kind of cool. So as we head up again, sorry. Anyway, the dogs can now, Cerebuses can now show up here, just like in the A path. And of course, if you know the trick to killing them, just like the trick you showed in the original Resident Evil, is that Cerebuses are going to be a pain in the fucking neck to deal with. Just because you can deal with one, but now we're going to kill this one too. Mentioned it before. In the original timeline, Cerebuses were, if you can get them in a certain pattern like that, they were a complete utter joke. Also, you may want to notice that we're also running out of ammunition for the handgun. That's not good news at all. It's not, actually. But we go out to here. Now we go beyond to here, and we head towards where the parking lot is, right here, as it were. Go straight to here, and you'll probably find a new character. Hello, Ada Wong. Yeah, this is Ada Wong. She technically is a reference. She's actually was already hinted at a previous Resident Evil game. She's the password. If she's the password for John, then they decide to bring her into the series. The entire character of Ada Wong, she is one of the most popular third characters in the Resident Evil franchise itself, and this is where she debuted. She would go on to make several cameo references, but for now she's trying to find a reporter named Ben regarding, as I mentioned before, John. To do that, we need to push the police car aside. Now, we did try this for Claire, so the problem is we couldn't push it. So with two people we can push the car out of the way, which is important, gives us access to here. Now we already opened up the door, like so. Go straight to here. Now if we could, now going over here, there is actually a healing item. This entire bit does show up again it does show up in the remake for various reasons, as it were. Various reasons. Various scary reasons. Fortunately, Ada decides to run off, and Leon's like, Leon! Ada, wait! Follow where Ada's going, and then we'll head towards where this is. That's another film, by the way. Now, there's a few things I didn't note. One, I did not bloody use the film, but you can do the film thing here. So right here, there is an empty cell, and there's a blue. There is a green herb, and right next to it is a blue herb. These blue herbs cure poison. And of course, what's the common occurrence of poison in Resident Evil? Spiders. We'll be facing off against spiders in a bit. But when we do, Leon gets to meet up with, of course, Ben. Who is a reporter. Get up now. This character, as it were, is a very important character for Leon's side. As well, unfortunately, to deal with, since Claire had to deal with frickin' Chief Irons, Leon has to deal with the reporter Ben. Who, of course, is a central character to the entire Resident Evil 2 backstory. Essentially, he was trying to, follow up on the leads of Umbrella, since essentially this is sort of like a backstory. What was the Umbrella's thing? So he just mentions that she's trying to find John, and unfortunately there's nothing here. But then of course Ben goes ahead and mentions about the creature that's actually in the station. That's the reason why he's locked up in the first place. The reason why he's locked up in the first place is, of course, G. Birkin. And Leon has not met G. Birkin yet, which is why the roar is there, because, good lord. I'm not leaving this cell. You see, when Sherry mentioned tricking G. Birkin and her side, that's scary. Ben has a literally smart excuse and locks himself in there on purpose. And I can't blame him. Very smart idea. But of course, Ada... But do you even know how to get out of the city? Of course, Ben mentions about the kennels heading off towards the side, which is the smart plan here. Which is what Ada decides to do when she runs off in willy-nilly and shit. So, we can now head into the station. So, pick up the manhole opener, which I think is a crowbar. There's a kennel in the back of the building. And they'll just keep mentioning about how the kennels are going to be away through the sewer, which is a not bad idea, actually. Not bad at all. So, we're heading towards the kennels. We're going to go through the kennels, which are probably full of zombie dogs by now. So we're going to go straight ahead and take them out. Ada's already figured out how to get through it, but of course, there are zombie dogs here. And you can prevent them from breaking out. All you have to do is shoot them. Just making sure they're alive, but if you can kill the zombie dogs in the jail cell, they don't break out later on, which is pretty cool. And it's just the one. I think we got that one. Yeah, we do. We were about to run out of ammo too, so yeah. Pick up the last pick up a red herb here. So now that means the dog's not going to break out. And let's go ahead and use the manhole cover. Yeah, more or less. Anyway, open up that. And we have a way through to the sewers. We can now go use these sewers in order to get to the chemical treatment plant that's on the other side. Unfortunately, there's a slight problem with that one. Spiders are back. Spiders are in every Resident Evil. They can actually poison you, like they just did. Oh, I hate. The thing about being poisoned in Resident Evil is that it drains your health. When it does drain on your health, it is a pain in the ass. Fortunately, a full heal a blue herb cures poison or a full heal, because in Resident Evil, being poisoned means your health gets drained, and when your health gets drained, it's a bit of a... Oh, you son of a bitch. Again, fucking hell. That should do it. Anyway, we're gonna try it. We need a shotgun. We need to borrow the shotgun now, because literally, we quite literally have set shotgun shell. Put the film in there. Yeah, more or less, we got enough shotgun shells to last us for a bit. That's exactly my point. We'll use that. And we're gonna pick up some more ink ribbons. And I believe we're gonna end things off here. So, we met up with Ben. We went into the base. We met up with Ada, which is a very important character. Who becomes an important character for Leon's side of the story, because the whole Leon Ada thing is a thing that lasts for a long time in the series, and we'll see the origins. So next time, I think we're going to try and catch up with Ada. We have no idea where she is, but at least we'll explore this treatment factory. Bye for now.